Welcome back. So we've been travelling around the Yorkshire Dales waiting for a package to be delivered. We got the package and everything basically went wrong. We've been really kind of struggling, if I'm honest, to put this vlog together. So we're going to explain what's happened and the story as it unfolds as we go along. But I guess we're filming this vlog and we've decided to release this to basically say this is why we'll never lie to you. We're in a place called Leyburn, which is just up from Nidderdale, according to Emma. To the right of the Yorkshire Dales, she says.
It's just above Nidderdale National Park and just to the right of the Yorkshire Dales, sort of slap bang in the middle of that bit, if you look on a map.
We've got a new vehicle, so we'll show you that in a bit.
It's one of them little villages, and despite travelling the UK for the past 13 years, there are still villages that we haven't actually found, and we come across new little places all the time. It just goes to show how vast the UK actually is. But yeah, keep watching for this new vehicle that we've got, as if you didn't think we had enough. You know, we've got a boat, we've got a van, and now we've got something else.
I like having a vast array. I'm collecting modes of transport.
Does this one need doing up though?
It's a double-decker bus. Bought a double-decker bus. Because I like that film Into the Wild. So I thought, yeah, no, it's not a double-decker bus, I'm joking. But it is an epic vehicle. Apparently we're in Wensleydale, the heart of Wensleydale, it says.
Yeah, it says that this place, Leyburn, featured in the 2014 Tour de France route.
Beautiful day, isn't it?
Lovely. Feels like sun's about to come. Spring is round
Spring.
the corner. Spring is round the corner.
Arriving. It's what?
Free sample dog food, dog treats.
Ah, Daisy, look at that.
Look at that.
That's nice, isn't it? This little one's
There you go.
on the mend still. She's feeling a lot better, aren't you, Daisy?
Did you eat that? That was really cool. Oh no, you haven't eaten it. It's buried
Buried
it.
it. She won't want it in her bed. Oh,
Must have gone
Daisy,
inside.
that's a posh one, isn't it? Look at that.
Candle. Insect candle holder in window. Look at that. That'd be nice in van actually.
An old electric kettle here, look. Don't see them very often, do you?
I've never actually seen an old electric one. I've seen the ones obviously you put on your stove like that, but I've never seen the electric one.
Must be one of the first ones, haven't it? Somebody will know. Drop in the comments if you know that.
Well, it's well sunny.
Well, it's still absolutely freezing. We're about, what are we, 5-6 weeks away from officially being spring. But you can start to feel it, can't you? Once you come towards like this time of year, you can start to feel spring just like on the horizon somewhere, innit?
I'm not feeling it though.
I know it, I'll recognise it when it gets here, I'm telling you. I'll be like, oh, there it is, there's spring. Welcome back. When does spring actually start, Emma?
There's a debate as to when it starts. I've been looking it up actually.
When does it start then?
Some people say it's the 1st of March and others say it's the 20th. I don't know why.
That's
Something
ages
to do with,
away.
yeah, it's, I don't know, it's something complex around I think it's the Met Office say the 1st of March. The oh, I forgot what they call it, like the solstice stuff. That's like they say it's the 20th. So yeah, it's all a bit confusing for me, but I'm not sure. I'm going to go with 1st because that just keeps you hoping a little bit longer. And then when you get to 1st, if it hasn't arrived, you can go out probably 20th and just keep going a bit longer.
So we're trying to find this thing called the Shawl, where you're meant to get panoramic views, and we've just been wandering about aimlessly, and it says there, look, way to the Shawl. So it's this way, Emma.
A short walk, but it's not for us when we go wrong way about 15 times, is it really?
No, these cottages are cute.
I think this is part of like an estate because there's a really big country house over there, so I think this would have originally been part of some kind of country estate.
Yeah. How are we going to get these?
I thought you were just going to walk off and leave me then, honestly I did.
Well, that were easier, wasn't it, than going... I just went through that turnstile thing there. Oh my goodness. Right, where's this shawl? I can't find it, Em.
I think it's up here.
Right.
It looks like you've got good views there, look.
So we're well and truly back on the road now, and it's just great. Daisy's improving. She's still having moments where she's not eating and stuff, but on a whole she's getting much better than she was. So that's good. So we're back out on the road. It's still freezing, as I say, but we're keeping warm enough. Plenty of layers.
We do still need to keep fairly local though, because I need to book her in for dentist.
Yeah, she's got to go to the dentist next. How do we do this? I don't know how to do it. I'm rubbish with these gates.
Let somebody else do it that knows what they're doing, look. Thank you.
I can never work them out. Thanks.
Oh, look at this past and present. Let's have a look.
Spring of 1841, some young tradesmen of the town decided to begin laying out the shawl in walks and erecting grottos and seats for visitors.
Once the task had been completed, a gypsy tea party was held on the highest terrace for their friends, and on the Saturday the 31st of July 1841 the idea was expanded to a Leyburn Shawl Tea Festival, which became an annual event. Oh, so there must be like a little festival. Oh, that's really nice. How come we always come when they're not on them stuff? We never just arrive when something's on, do we?
It won't be Romany pirates. What else did you expect?
Oh no, look, it says the last gala and tea festival on the Shawl, including a brass band contest in which Leyburn Band was victorious, took place on Wednesday the 30th of June 1858. We're a bit late for that. I think that's possibly our best ever at being late for something. It finished in 1858.
How late are we in 1958? So we're like 100 and...
A lot of years late.
A lot of years late. That's a lot of years late, isn't it? Blooming heck, we've only just... If we'd have been here in 1858, we'd have caught that, wouldn't we?
No, you have to really force it upwards.
Yeah, I couldn't open it either. See, it wasn't just me. Everybody's laughing at me saying, oh look, Reese couldn't open it, and these people can't either.
So this is interesting. Apparently it gets its name from Mary Queen of Scots, who, whilst making an unsuccessful attempt to escape her imprisonment from Bolton Castle, which was in 1586 to 1589. I'm not sure why it took that long, or if they're just not sure of the time scale. But apparently she dropped a shawl on her flight, and hence the name of the scar. I don't feel like I'm that high above sea level here, do you? What did he say you were? 850 odd
20,000 feet above sea level.
No, 850 odd feet or something above sea level. I don't feel like I'm that high up. It did say it was a gradual, but that is very gradual, isn't it? Because I don't feel like I'm that high up at all. I mean, it's a little mound, isn't it? Just expected it to be a bit more spectacularly
It's beautiful.
high. I thought it was going to scare you half to death.
You can't get the panoramic... panoramic views because the sun's just glaring. Which is a shame, isn't it? That?
I'm not walking all that way up there for the sake of being another 1 foot higher than I am now.
This
it
is
feels
beautiful.
Like a waste
wow,
of energy.
there you go.
I enjoyed that. Let's go back down.
Daisy, do you want a wee wee?
Do you want to go for a wee wee? Yeah! Oh, excitement! Oh, the excitement! Can't contain yourself. Now, where's your lead, though?
Come on then. Good girl. Good girl. Come on. Clever girl. You be gentle. Be gentle. Good girl. Come on then. Good girl. Good girl.
Yeah.
Oh, did you enjoy your walk? Yeah. Good girl. So Emma's just nipped in this shop to get some water because we desperately need some water. It's just a nice local little supermarket by the looks of it, so we're going to get our water from there, and then we're going to show you this vehicle, this new vehicle that we've got that's going to be quite funny. I think it's quite epic.
until this point, everything's been going fine. Been having a really great time. Everything's been going perfectly. And we'd picked up the package, which basically was an e-bike that had been gifted to us by a company. And we thought, what a fantastic thing for us to actually be able to review, and useful for us because we can use it when we're going to be on the boat and we're going to have to kind of sail the boat further up the canal, and then Reese would have to go back and get the van to come and pick me up. So we thought it'll be ideal for us to use in the future. So everything seemed perfect. We've got this bike, and at this point we unveil the bike to you, show you it. Reese goes off, has a fantastic time riding around on it, absolutely loved it, laughing his head off, and I decided to do this. So we stayed here last night. Oh, it is cold. It is really cold. The temperature just plummeted last night. It really did, and it's still really, really brisk this morning. I'm absolutely freezing, but we did get a good night's sleep. It was nice and quiet. And yeah, just settled down, just got up this morning, got all candles lit again. But I think I'm hibernating.
It is absolutely freezing outside, like literally can't feel my fingers. But we're going to push through, aren't we? We're going to go for a walk.
No thanks, no thanks. I'm not going for a walk.
Why?
Because it's freezing.
I know, but we can't sit in here all day.
You get yourself out. I think you should go and take that bike for a proper run.
I've already done it.
No, but you didn't really do it properly yesterday, did you? So I think if you take it out and do like a proper good run on it, because you haven't given them any facts about it. They don't, dear viewers, you know nothing, dear. Right, they know nothing about like what speed it does, how long battery lasts. They don't know anything about it yet. You go and do all your spiel on it and tell them all about it, and I'll stick here and keep fires burning and get kettle.
I do want to have another play on it, actually. I want to have another play.
Well, you go do that, and I'm going to
fun.
get kettle on because I'm absolutely frozen.
All right.
Really, and get that flipping door shut, will you? Have fun, love. Right, so little does he know that I have decided, if I can actually get the keys from the van, I have decided that I'm going to leave Reese here, believe it or not, because I reckon that this needs a proper good film, doesn't it? Like, in order to get this bike, so cold, in order to get this bike filmed properly, we need to make sure that it gives it a good run. So I'm going to leave him here and he can give it a proper test run, can't he? Right, let's get moving, shall we?
So I've just got back here, just been from a bike up there, got back and Emma's gone. So I'm going to ring her, don't know where she is.
So basically, I had decided, as you've seen, to take off and just leave Reese there. And I googled it, and 5 miles up the road is where I were going, and it were only going to take him about half an hour. But I thought it'll really put him to the test. I just thought it were funny, basically. And it were at this point that everything just went wrong. Hello?
Hello.
I'm heading up about 5 miles up the road, so I'm figuring you can give this bike a really good trial, can't you? And then you can meet me there.
Well, I would do, but it keeps cutting out. It's going to have to come back and get me. It's cut out like twice.
No, you would literally say anything to get me to come back and pick you up right now. I know you're lying. Are you all right?
I'm blooming freezing.
Right, okay. I'll come back and get you now.
Get me.
What a nightmare. What a nightmare. I cannot believe that's happened.
Now we're going to show you what went wrong, why we're specifically not going to show you this bike, and why we won't lie to you. So Emma's picked me up. We've come to Richmond, a little place that we love, that we've been to before. We're going to go to a cafe and explain everything of kind of what's gone on here. What a disaster.
How do we explain this?
What a disaster. We've been sent this bicycle, and the idea was to film it, really, our experiences.
And review it, yeah.
And review it. And obviously when these advertisers send you these free things, they want you to promote their product, right? Like, that's what it's about ultimately. And it just doesn't work. Like, it just simply doesn't work. And what I will not do is I won't lie to you guys, and we've said that from day one. All these sponsorships, we've only ever done one sponsorship, which were Fitville, which were fantastic. Really enjoyed their trainers, but we won't do a sponsorship that we don't believe in.
And I'd thought,
like, I just won't lie to you.
as you'd kind of seen, like Reese had gone off, been messing about on it, and I just thought it'd be a laugh to just leave you.
It was funny. Look at my hands aren't warmed up.
And go
yet.
like 5 mile up the road, because I did Google it first, and on an electric bike, 5 mile is only like 20 minutes, half an hour. So I thought, oh, it won't be too far, you know, but it'll be funny just to sort of, you know, leave him there and have a laugh with it and what have you, because we're always playing pranks on each other, and I just thought it'd be funny. But then when you rung me, I thought you were taking mick, to be honest with you.
No, I wasn't. So it basically broke down twice. It had taken Emma like ages to put the battery on.
It took me loads of attempts to get the battery on.
She cut herself.
Yeah, and at that point we were a little bit like, you know, do we actually continue to sort of use this and trial it and review it, because the battery is really difficult to get onto it. It just wouldn't slot on. But I thought, you know, that's something we can be honest about. That's something we can say, you know, we found it difficult getting battery on. We also didn't know if it were just us, because we've never had one before. We didn't know if we were doing it properly or what have you.
It wasn't. Like, there were so many things that I simply couldn't. And I said to him, I said, let's just stop. Let's just stop.
So we decided, after Reese had sort of thawed out a little bit in van when I picked him up, it was literally freezing, wasn't you, when I got you? But we decided that we're not gonna advertise it in any way whatsoever, and to leave you stranded, kind of. I know I left you stranded.
You that left me stranded. But for it to break down twice.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
I mean,
and it was fully charged up, and it broke down twice, and I was like, what do I do here? Like,
I mean, the screen wasn't even working to tell you how many miles an hour it were going or anything. Nothing were working. It just, the whole thing just cut out. And maybe that's because of the cold. It is very, very cold, but it shouldn't do that.
If you're on your way to work, it shouldn't matter whether it's cold or not.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not, you know, and we disconnected the battery when you tried it yesterday, didn't we? Because you had a laugh on it yesterday when you went out.
It was fun, but I only went on it for like 10 minutes, but it was good, it was fun.
But we disconnected the battery last night, and we made sure that it were wrapped up warm overnight, so that it, you know, because I did think about that, obviously, you know, batteries getting cold, but our van don't break down because it's cold. Our batteries don't stop working because it's cold.
And this is an item that you're supposed to be using. The city commuters, aren't they, really? So it's for people that live at one side of the city and work at the other, you know, that's the idea of them, isn't it?
You're supposed to be able to use them in the cold, aren't you?
So of course you're supposed to be able to use them in the cold. But I think what this has done really, as it's the whole vlog this week was surrounded by that. We've tried a couple of attempts at doing this video, and then I just said to him, I said, let's just be honest with our viewers. We're going to have this coffee, and then we're going to just try and wind back down, I think, a little bit, and just explore it.
And also, this is part of life in it sometimes as well, where
and it's a little bit behind the scenes of what goes on with YouTube as well.
Like, doesn't always work out, does it?
No. The vlog basically is ruined, really, isn't it? I'm just gutted because the whole vlog was supposed to be about this. I just feel like this won't be a very good vlog. We put a lot of time and effort into these vlogs. And we have a think about how they're going to look and stuff when it's something like this, and how we're going to make it, you know, kind of fun. And yeah, so now it's just kind of all over the place. I'm completely disorientated in my head about where this vlog's going.
So we don't ever plan what we're doing, where we're going, but when we are asked to advertise something, which we get asked to advertise loads and loads of stuff, and we turn so many things down, and when we sent something or asked to advertise something, we have to think about how we're going to integrate that into the vlog, so that it doesn't mean that we're just basically becoming an advert. You know, we want to make it so that we're still doing what we do, you still get something that you want to watch, and hopefully you get a recommendation for something good. We'll advertise something unless we know it actually is good. We're just simply not going to do it, because then at least when somebody sends us something from a company, they know that the people that are going to be watching us truly believe in what we're saying, because we're honest and we're truthful about it. So we're not going to ruin this company. We're not going to mention the name of the bike that was sent to us or the company name or anything like that. But, you know, we're not also going to sort of promote it and advocate for it, because if it don't work, it don't work. I've cut my finger, I've got blood all over me jacket just trying to sort of get the battery on this morning.
So I guess the message of kind of all this is just that we're honest people, and we're always going to be honest with you. And for any kind of advertisers that want to send us these free stuff,
don't send us stuff unless you know it's good.
Unless you know it's good, because we simply won't do it.
We won't do it.
We will always put our audience first.
And we're not a slave to any system. We're
No,
just not. We're not. And that
so you
includes
kind of picked the
advertisers
wrong
as well.
channel, really. If you have got a product out there that you want us to review and send us it for free, we'll gladly take it, but just make sure it works first.
Yeah,
and that
absolutely.
It won't, make sure it don't cut my
And
wife's
if it's
hand.
useful to us as well, you know, we're not going to take on stuff that aren't
No,
useful to us.
I mean, we must
you know.
get, I bet we get 50 offers a week, maybe more sometimes. And we're just like, nope, 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 nope. And this one, like Emma says, would have been kind of good for, instantly we thought, actually, that'll be good to get from the boat to the van when we're moving the boat, you know, when we finally set sail on that.
Remember that boat?
Remember the boat? That were the thinking, but for it to break down twice, took an hour to get the battery on, it cut Emma's finger, it's
It's a horrible thing. I don't like it.
yeah,
I don't like
it doesn't
it.
do what it says on the tin. Anyway, enough about that. We're going to have a
We're not
browse
one to
around.
dwell, are we,
We're not
love?
one to
We're
dwell.
not one
We'll
to
move
dwell.
on, and we're going to have a look around Richmond now.
And don't worry, I'll find another time to leave him stranded somewhere. It's good. It will happen again.
Can you believe she was going to do that though? I couldn't believe it. Like, talk about going all out to make a video. Blimey heck.
Right, come on, let's go find somewhere to look round.
So this is Richmond, as I say. We've been here before. It's a beautiful little town. I think it's near Kendal, and it's just gorgeous, and we love it here. So we're just
It's
going to wind
about
down now, and
an hour from Kendal, I think.
there's a really good park. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's nowhere near Kendal then,
It's
is
about
it?
an hour from Kendal.
Right, lovely. And there's a really, really good park up here that you used to be able to stay in. So I've got to check that out for the park up tonight. But now we're just going to wind down and just get our bearings a little bit and try and rescue this vlog.
A tiny house. I never noticed that before. Look at that.
See, we're back to normal now.
Oh, look at that. How cute is that?
That's a cute one, Emma.
It's really cute. Oh, like that. Look at that. Operatic Society. I love stuff like that.
Look how pretty this
Beautiful
is.
old
You've got
building.
all your old cobbled streets. The forest kind of in the background up there. These lovely little country. Why aren't we going to the shops?
I don't know. I came this way, but now I don't actually know where I'm
we'll
going.
go back this way, Emma.
We'll go back that
Come on. Let's take you to a charity shop. You haven't been to one of them since yesterday.
Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a while. But I did get some really nice trousers.
They've got Beauty and the Beast on there on the 21st of May. I could bring you to see that.
Look at my trousers, you haven't
We could have a Romany Pirates out in comment if you want to come and see Beauty and the Beast with us.
Look at my trousers, look.
Ah, yeah. Look how nice they are.
Look.
Charity shop.
Yeah, charity shop. Right, again.
You want me to help you push Daisy?
Yes, please.
Look at this for somewhere to eat. Cool, isn't it? We've just been into this second-hand shop and Daisy's got a brand new jumper. Do you YouTube your jumper, Daisy? Look at her. She loves it.
She can match my purple fur coat now. Taking it a bit of a step too far, isn't it, that? It'd be nice and warm.
You like it, don't you, Daisy? She loves it, look.
That'll keep her warm. It is too cold, though, for to not have a jumper on right now.
No, but it's still about -1, -2. And it's that way you can really feel it. It's really in your bones still. Just can't wait to spring, to be honest. So difficult to film. Your hands are constantly freezing. Just literally counting the days down to spring now. Very nice, isn't it? Okay. Marketplace. Lovely. Oh, we've just had a lovely walk around Richmond. What a lovely place this is. And we've just been into a lovely shop called Serendipity.
You can't say it. It's tried this. There's about 20 outtakes.
This is take 3.
Serendipity.
Serendipity dreams. And the most lovely people. We had a herbal tea with them and a really good chat and a laugh. So if you're watching, guys, it was lovely to meet you both. So we're just now going to...
Really helped me as well because I'm feeling very anxious and struggling today. And
Yeah.
they've right cheered me up, so thank you.
If you come to Richmond, just make sure you pop in there because they've got the most lovely magical shop. So we're just going to load Romany back up now with the pram. Daisy's in the front. We're going to go find a park up for the night.
Yeah, I'm freezing.
So I guess the moral of this is we are absolutely open to advertisers and these promoters kind of giving us stuff to show you and giving us stuff to promote. That's kind of part of how YouTube works, really. But yeah, what we won't do is be dishonest to you. You mean more to us than anything at all. Like, that's the whole point in these videos, is that you can trust us. And if we say, like I said, you know, back then, if a product is good, we're more than happy to promote it. But what we won't do is kind of tell you a product's good if it isn't. And this whole video has not really been about the product. It's about a good example of kind of just honesty, and that if we say something, you can trust us. And if we're promoting something, if it's good, like I said, it's good. And I guess, yeah, we struggled, if I'm honest, to kind of how we're going to still rescue this vlog, because the whole vlog was supposed to be about this bike, right? The whole story was supposed to be about the bike. And we just basically sat down really kind of, genuinely and said, let's just tell people, this story. And it's a story about honesty and just being honest with you guys, and hopefully building that trust as we carry on developing our little community on this channel. Thank you so much for watching. Keep writing your own story, and we'll catch you next Tuesday at 8 p.m.